Hello, my little firecrackers. Hard to believe it's July again. And corals.com is kicking it off with a 4th of July sale that runs through Sunday. Everything on the site is 25% off. So hopefully you'll find some nice things here that I'm going to pick out for you today. Also, as I said, this is typically the best time of the year to find the nice finds because the hobby is for the most part slow. Shows are all done. And everybody's getting in all the stuff and stocking up. So this is the time to cherry pick what you really want from all the wonderful corals here at corals.com. As I said, one of the best parts of this time of year, despite the heat, I'm not a big heat fan, is this is when some of the choice corals comes in. And in this regard, they got some of the choicest rainbow Acans I've seen. This whole group here, none of them are the typical red. They have a wide variety of colors. They have a wide variety of sizes. If you're looking to pick up a rainbow Acan, this is the time to do it. These are absolutely beautiful. Just remember to feed them, and they don't like a whole lot of light. There's also some articles you might want to look up on the internet as to how to keep them from all going just a straight red, how to keep the rainbow coloration. I'm working on that, but look it up online. And we also have another different colored elegance. Last time I talked about a pink tip one. This is a really bright yellow tipped one. This is kind of unique. It's nice and big and looks really healthy. Again, something for the bottom of the tank that takes up a lot of real estate, and it will really be a showstopper. I mean, you can literally see this coral from across the room. So here what we're talking about, and one of my picks, and probably my favorite coral in this whole group right now, is this Eanthophilia. It's a one large polyp. It's bright green with a lot of orange highlights around it. This is one, unlike the Bankies, which are small, this takes up a large amount of real estate, and this is a really choice Acan. Now, last time when I was picking, they had some really choice Croceas, which I still have a few of, but now they also have nice Maximas. I actually prefer the Maximas over the Croceas. They seem to do better for me. And if you want something vivid blue in your tank, you can't beat these Maximas. Particularly these two on the right are as deep a blue as you're going to find. They typically do fairly well. They like a lot of light, minimal flow. Just make sure you don't have a lot of tangs or angels in your tank because they tend to pick at the mantles on these guys and they don't do well. Also, since most of us haven't had clams for a long time, we don't really have to worry about snails or other pests that bother these guys. But if you want something blue that you can see from the top of the tank, and I firmly advise putting it in a tank so you can look top down on it because that's the only way you really get the full effect of the clam. These are some really choice ones. Now, one of the corals that I do love, probably almost as much as acros or chalices, and now they're getting in some really nice ones again. They have a couple of really sweet watermelons with nice green edges. The true watermelon with the pink and yellow, or with the pink and raspberry. And then they have another watermelon with green, raspberry, and bright pink eyes. I mean, I know the video typically does it close to justice, but unless you see this in person, this really doesn't do it justice. Now, one of the interesting corals for me are Zuanthods. For me, they either thrive and grow over everything, or they tend to crap out. Right now, they're thriving in my tanks, and these Zoagards are actually really cool because you're not just stuck with one type of Zuanthod. There's a wide variety of them here, and you can see from these little gardens how healthy and how robust they are, and how the different colors and different sizes really augment each other in terms of interest in looking at them. As well as the rainbow Acans, one of the other nice are the Bankies. Here's a nice collection of frags. If you want to get these and grow them out, they grow fairly well as long as they're fed aggressively. And here's a wide variety of colors. Everything from the green with purple to kind of orange with yellow centers, and even burgundy with a little bit of orange kind of peach with it. So you got a wide variety of Bankies here, and they're frags, so they're not very expensive. The other thing that I love, and I have a lot of these, and I'm always adding to my collection, are these branching hammers. They have everything from toxic lemon yellows to splotched to greens and different greens and purples and greens and oranges. These are some of the nicer branched hammers you're going to find. As I told you in a couple past presentations, one of my first corals, actually my first coral, was a bubble coral. And these are two of the nicer bubbles I have seen. They're big and yellow with kind of a blue hue to them. large polyps. These are really, really sweet bubble corals. If you like bubble corals, these are the two that I would pick out of all that I've seen here for a while. And lastly, we got this really nice selection of Duncans. Typically, you think of Duncans as only one kind of coral. This really shows a wide variety of colors and polyp sizes and just a totally different look. If you want to do a little Duncan garden, if you don't mind feeding the corals regularly, you might pick up a couple of 3 or 4 of these guys because they're relatively small and relatively inexpensive, and put together a little Duncan garden to see the differences in these guys. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my picks for this month. Once again, I can't believe it's July, hence I'm wearing the red firecracker shirt. Also, don't forget 25% off the entire site through Sunday for Corals.com's 4th of July sale. Have a happy and safe 4th of July, everyone.